Hey guys, how we doing? Oh, my camera got moved over to the side. There we go. How we doing, guys? All right. Sorry if I'm checking my phone. I'm expecting a very important call today. Essentially, an appointment that was supposed to kind of automatically be made. We found out wasn't made. So they're gonna double check the referral and then call me back. I'm gonna have to take that when that comes in. Aside from that, I know it's a late start. We're kind of doing birthday stuff this morning. As you can see, we got some balloons. This is my happy birthday balloon. There's some, as you can see, on the board behind me, and Mux drew me like a little picture, and then it's not gonna fit really with the headset, but it is a Speedy blanket that even has like little claws. There's a tail on the end too. Look. And then we had cake with like sparkler candles and everything. Safe to say it was an awesome birthday morning. So. The best part is, and I told Mux this already, so when we had been at a dollar store, I had thought silently to myself, it would be so cool to get a balloon like this for my birthday, but I never said it, and then he actually got me one. So it's like, that's how well he knows me. Sparkle candles doubled as joke candles that wouldn't blow it. Yeah! That, honestly, that made it even better. I was like, oh my god, yes. I feel like the camera went up a little bit. Hang on. Sorry. Some stuff was like moving around a little bit. Okay, I think that's like where it was before. Anyways. So yeah, I had cake for breakfast. And then... yeah. It was an awesome birthday morning. That's for sure. And Mux might have a few things to do in the morning, but I will probably eventually see if we can do, if he wants to do some co-op. Okay, I don't even remember what I was doing. And then there was like a locked door or something, and I didn't have the things to get through it. I wonder if I have it now. Let's actually go take a look.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but
Because do I have... so I have 3 mag picks now. That might actually be enough. Whenever I see this, I just think of the Moon Man from Futurama. When they visit the moon.
Still betting on the Tossball series? I know you were trying to stop.
Just because if I can finish this quest... No. I think I went the wrong way.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear?
Yes, I did.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. If you want a punch, you can punch right here.
Actually, let's step out really quick.
That's clever.
There it is. Just yank the drive, and I'll do the rest.
There we go. Okay, data card ejected. Detain a freelancer who was cagey about his business, confiscated his personal belongings while he waited for questioning. Modified pistol, hatchet, metal hoop, prayer beads, locked container. Sublight put a bid on one of our impounds. Generous one too. Negotiate for the usual finder's fee. And then give Lilia her salvage. Brawling at the Lost Hope freelancers. Hawthorne's ship impounded by order of Udom Bedford. Still no clue why Hawthorne associates with that board snake.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Okay.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a Sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
You hesitated there. What aren't you telling me?
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
Seems awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Okay, so let's probably go back to my ship then. Okay. I wish you could just have this permanently on, because that's kind of annoying. Not gonna lie.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
Are you listening to me, Mfuru? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a
And say
scene?
something definitely seems to be happening here.
See, Mfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
You don't even like her, but you're checking on her?
You say that like it's weird.
None of my business, just curious.
I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all.
Maybe I can look in on them?
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Something I can help you with?
I'd like to see Jesse Doyle.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
The records say, have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying. Take care.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
What's going on?
I'm expecting our delivery fellow to stop through with medical supplies and service auto mechanicals. Name's Captain Irion. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
I could try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out,
Okay.
though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Patient experiences unusual side effects post-hibernation after his latest voyage. Complaints of longer days and increased boredom as if time itself is slowing down. I've never seen complications as severe and I'm prescribing a high dosage of stims. While I'm optimistic that I can address the symptoms, the cause still troubles me. I'm going to try reaching out to conveyor crews and some court docs I know in Terra 2 for answers. Update. I've learned that interstellar crews call the condition skip flu. And everyone I ask says they know someone who had it. In extreme cases, they say the person's body and mind break down entirely. Board medics, the few who bothered to reply, insisted the patient was making it up to shirk their duties. I don't believe my patient is malingering, but how do I prove that when the board won't even review my evidence?
You want something, you'll need to ask the doctors. I just work here.
Can I get in there as a Mardet?
You're keeping your uniform clean?
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself.
For the last Ratdodon rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you? What? Why?
Ellie sent me.
Fine, we're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
She's worried about you a lot.
Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Okay, what did you do?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yeah, they had somebody follow you and now you're hiding.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a
Sounds like
skill you develop
Skyrim
from
music.
one, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the Blood Tear Diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So you stole it?
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the Med Bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm.
Means it was probably
Anywho,
fake.
I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
Well, she helped me, or she asked me to help, so I guess I will.
Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
Plus, we're trying to help the people that aren't with the, society, so.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Any word on Jesse? Good
Okay.
luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
Okay.
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here. Where's it all go?
I mean, we might as well.
How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch, okay?
Frankie got a lead on some local salvage. One of Groundbreaker's old hangars was bricked over until someone found it by poking around the stevedore's quarters. Lilia gave us the go-ahead to plant her flag once we clear out the new arrivals. I'm sending you to scout. Look for a loose panel. You've got to climb on top of their bunks and head toward the back wall. Lilia says we should watch her back. She thinks we're being tailed. In other words, typical Lilia. Okay. Okay, no, I wanted to make sure there wasn't something like hiding behind that. Okay. There's another quest.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
We interrupt.
You'd think the board and its agents would be more content, sitting at the top of the system's food chain as they are.
Ah, yes.
All right.
Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
He's dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
He was a little over the top, I think.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What's your relationship?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Yup, he sure did.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
He was eaten alive by feral canids.
No. How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know.
It's a little
Wow,
chilly.
those fiends.
Let's wear a
Becomes
speedy
one of
blanket.
Their droppings.
I'm like so thrilled with this gift, by the way. The head isn't gonna stay on though with the headset on. So about my ship.
Fine. You're free to go. I've removed the impound order on your ship. But before you go, I did have...
So did he just do it as like a joke to his buddy?
Promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Why is the board so interested in Wells?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Why do you think I'd know anything about him?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table?
He never mentioned him.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Yes. Oh. And hear about Jessie Doyle.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases. That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
Now she's hiding in... Oh, I don't want to say that, though, because then he'll know where she is. The way I see it, she doesn't have much choice.
I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
Nope, we're good. Level up! I'll go with that. Haven't seen him in days, and where are we on that toilet clog? If Chief Guyang taught me anything, it's that a crew's morale is proportional to the quality of their outhouse. Even though it's been nigh on 20 years since our last meetup on Groundbreaker, I was hoping we could get the old gang back together. I understand that things have changed. Some of us are long-range haulers, some of us have become corporate, some of us are likely dead, and some of us are on Tartarus and not reading this message, but I haven't lost hope. No one's responding. Okay. Just got off ice from a round trip to Deshkova. 2 years out, 2 years back. Imagine my surprise when we de-thawed and Groundbreaker comms told us our docking was going to be delayed. 1 hour turned into 5, then days went by. In the end, we spent an entire goddamn week waiting for a berth on this law-fucked bolt bucket. And because we were kicking our heels all that time, not a one of us got paid. I don't know about you, but I got expenses, a family I don't see often enough. Debt you wouldn't fucking believe. And even if I'm not working, I still gotta make payments. Don't we conveyors have rights? We should do something about this. If you agree, leave a message here, and I'll respond when I get back. Oh, whoops.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right?
Sure.
Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper.
Oh, I can pull this one off.
Sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
You saying you'll work for me just because I helped Jesse?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion.
You didn't know if any of them would pull off easy. The other ones didn't, but the big one did.
Well, we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
I still want to cut the smaller ones off, but the big one came off very good. Welcome aboard.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
I mean, we've already dealt with Vicar Max, so
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real
we'll
happy
keep
to
the
have
other
you.
two with us. Can I talk to this person?
Got word from Udam, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are clear.
Good thing I talked to her. Okay. Can I see people? Sure. Alright guys, hold tight. I know it's a short segment, but I'm gonna be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom.